bus station, which is over there, and then you turn left down this route here, which takes you on every day down through this market and down to the beginning of the fortress, and then across the river. And here's an enclosed covered area. Everything are mixed in together, along with pants and materials. There how far this ranges, but it's all a mixture apparently. They're advising me that all of this is fresh from the fields. Cabbage. Outside the old Ottoman Fortress, although it may have a lineage beyond that or before that, nor is before the 14th century. And here's the bridge. I've been across that 4 times already, just finding the hostel. And now I'll go across the 5th and pursue a pedestrian street way down there, and then this is the big river. Here it looks like they've at least tried to make some pretty use of this river. Looking to the west, back down there somewhere is my little hostel Nis. The pan of the other side, looking to the east and upriver. I wonder if this ever floated or if it's just designed to be look like a floating restaurant. Over there is a park, and that looks neatly done, and in fact all the way down there it looks neatly done. I wonder if it's a bicycle route. Don't see any bikes. It's Square Milano, right across the bridge from the fortress, and the pedestrian street right behind me. On the pedestrian way, looking towards the castle or the fortress, I'll pan around. And it runs for about 3 major blocks down here, I believe. So I stopped into a pastry shop and bought this big glob. It's a big long thing. It's pretty good, actually. I was afraid what was inside it, but it seems to be an apple cinnamon mixture. It's very tasty, very good. As I've often remarked, either in China or any other place, take away the strange spelling sometimes, like on that sign there, and it would look pretty much the same as anywhere in America. About being a tourist, particularly with my Larry of Poland hat, is that you're expected to stand out, to look out of place. And so sitting here eating my food seems a little bit strange to them. I'm in the shade, those people are on the bench or in the sun. House where the architect actually had enough imagination, or someone did, to create an interesting design out of this brick and cement. Yet to be finished, I suspect, but very nice nevertheless. The fortress is down there on the left, pedestrian street over there, but just thought I'd pan the river on this very pleasant first evening. Making a slow sojourn around the initial part of this park inside the fortress just for the fun of it. This fortress is original, I have no clue, including whether or not that graffiti-laden tower is, but beneath that square hole is, in essence, a stage. I don't think that was new. I mean, was original. Down there's the entry gate. The fascination with American music is always intriguing to me. It was located very, very well. The bus stop down there where that man is walking is the market behind that. And it's got groceries and everything you'd want. It was a classic big market. To the left and down a couple of blocks is the bus stop, so it's very easy, 3-minute walk to get here. When you get here, you want to look for the sign hostel on this building, so it's not easily visible coming from that direction. Only from my right is it really visible. Here's the entrance to the hostel. There's a bar around the side.
Down there is the river, and to the left takes us to the juncture of the road where the market is behind me and the river going off to the left. And that's where the entrance of the fortress is, so it's very well located. And across the bridge from the fortress is the 3 major block pedestrian Giro walk area, if you will. I think this is the legislative building for this province. One of the thousands, if not millions, of memorials to those who've died in innumerable battles throughout time. This one fairly recently enough that it gets flowers. It gives their lifespans in the years that they lived, born and died. And just glancing down through these quickly, you get a sense. The first man 28, but then it jumps dramatically. And what we've got is a pretty good mix of some people. Look at that, 1913 to 1999. These are the people that died fighting. 25, 34, 28, 16. More old than young. The bakery got a fresh, warm cherry bomb, whatever this is called, but it's very good. The last one I had yesterday was apple. Now I'm going to walk through for my plan today the park, and then out of the back end of the park into the area that was the concentration camp of the Germans, where all the Jews here apparently were killed. We have trash people just leaving the castle where they apparently keep their tools. 7:15 in the morning. These people have been out here with their wares probably for an hour or so. And it's up there that we have the market. An original part of the palace or the fortress, but it may not be. I really have no idea. Maybe we'll see clues that tell us what's original, what's not. But from this point you can loop out this way to the right, and that's a huge loop because it's a huge park. Here what looks like a former bath, and that does look like it's original. Oh, I'm sure it's been rebuilt several times, but there looked to be an original old wall that may have served more than just as a wall for that building, because you notice it extends towards us.